You think you've seen glaciers? Wait till you see Greenland. We're talking about ice walls taller than skyscrapers, rivers of frozen time that stretch beyond the horizon, and cracks so deep they echo like thunder. These glaciers aren't just cold, they're alive. They move, they groan, they destroy, and they dazzle. This is where nature flexes its muscles. So buckle up, because we're counting down the most stunning glaciers in Greenland, and number 1 will leave your jaw on the ice. Let's go. This glacier moves faster than any other in the Northern Hemisphere, up to 40 meters a day. It's so big it's responsible for producing 10% of all icebergs in Greenland. Some scientists believe it birthed the iceberg that sank the Titanic. The sound of calving here, like bombs going off in the distance. The ice wall is over 1 kilometer high in places. Imagine a frozen skyscraper crumbling into the sea. It glows with shades of white, blue, and shadow. A living ice monster. Drones struggle to capture its full size. It just keeps going. Named after the Norse land of the dead, this glacier is pure drama. It calves violently, with entire slabs crashing into the fjord like thunderclaps. Every year it retreats more, exposing deep ice canyons and rivers beneath. Satellite images show it breaking apart like puzzle pieces. Glaciologists call it one of the most volatile glaciers on Earth. Stand nearby and you'll feel the tremors in your chest. You can hear it screaming, literally. The ice groans, cracks, and rips. This one's a favorite for adventurers, and for good reason. The glacier face stretches 3.4 kilometers wide, and it drops chunks of ice into the water every 15 minutes. Tourists on boats have to keep a distance. Waves from calving are intense. It's nicknamed the Shooting Glacier for its rapid fire of ice blocks. The ice here glistens like glass under the Arctic sun. You don't just watch it, you feel it rumble through the air. Every crash into the sea feels like the earth is shifting. This glacier stretches from Greenland's ice sheet all the way to the west coast. From above, it looks like a frozen highway through the mountains. But beneath its surface, meltwater rivers race toward the sea, carving tunnels and sinkholes. Hikers often explore nearby, but cracks open without warning. It reflects light in blinding blues and silvers, like walking on a frozen ocean. And in the silence, you can hear it breathe, slow and ancient. Standing on this glacier feels like walking across time itself. This lesser-known glacier system is a massive plateau of untouched ice. Unlike others, it's more stable, offering surreal beauty without constant collapse. But don't let the peace fool you. It's remote, freezing, and deadly silent. The horizon looks infinite, like you've left Earth entirely. Some parts have never been walked by humans. It's one of the few places on Earth where true silence exists. The wind carves patterns across the ice that stretch for miles. One of the longest glaciers in Greenland, it stretches 70 kilometers into the sea. It once held a floating ice tongue 70 miles long, a bridge of frozen ocean. In 2010 and 2012, massive chunks broke off, reshaping satellite images. The cracks are so wide, entire rivers of meltwater flow through them. Standing near its edge feels like standing at the mouth of a beast. Researchers say it's melting from below, quietly, constantly. Even NASA keeps close eyes on it. A fierce, fast-flowing glacier that pushes ice into the sea like a slow-motion avalanche. Its surface is covered in vibrant blue meltwater streams, veins of color in a sea of white. It's a favorite among climate scientists, who call it unstable but mesmerizing. It moves with brute force, yet looks like art from above. Helicopter pilots say it's one of the most beautiful sights on Earth, but land too close, and you risk falling through paper-thin ice. It's both elegant and unforgiving. This glacier flows downhill like a river, one of the fastest moving in the world. In summer, it melts rapidly, feeding into massive fjords with roaring torrents. Ice chunks here are the size of buses. The sound of flowing meltwater is thunderous, like a living machine. Rink is unpredictable, powerful, and accelerating every year. Its melt alone contributes significantly to sea level rise. It's nature on overdrive. Tucked away in the southern fjords, this glacier is like a forgotten world. Less visited, but no less majestic. It creeps slowly into the sea. When the sunlight hits just right, the ice turns violet and gold. It's a photographer's dream, raw, remote, and untouched. Some call it the secret glacier of Greenland. There are no roads here, just boats and bravery. It's the kind of place that humbles you. This glacier is literally falling apart before our eyes. Once solid and immovable, it's now retreating rapidly. It lost 95 billion tons of ice in 5 years. Scientists say it's one of the fastest disintegrating glaciers on Earth. Its collapse is changing the map of Greenland. Drones fly above it daily, capturing the vanishing ice. It's not just stunning, it's historic. From giants that scream to glaciers that glow like fire in the cold, Greenland is a kingdom of ice like no other. Which one left you speechless? Drop your favorite in the comments. And hey, if you could only visit one of these frozen titans, which would you choose? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because straw travel is just getting started. Next up, we're taking you somewhere even colder, darker, and more unreal. Stay curious, stay brave.